Welcome live inside the Union broadcast booth as the second out of three matchups today here at Hawthorne Field, as we have the Madison Bobcats against the Sugar City Sox here at Hawthorne Field in Pocatello, Idaho. And so far, the first two games of the day are over with Jerome defeated Green River in the gold bracket 10-0, and then Malad defeated Evanston 2-0. So the opposing teams have not been able to get a run on the board so far as we're currently getting ready for this matchup. We'll take a quick break here. This is the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Pocatello Wood Bat Classic here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Serving the Bridger Valley since 1987, Bridger Valley Motors are your engine repair experts. Along with engine repair, Bridger Valley Motors offers towing services, tire alignments, brake repairs, and more. Visit Bridger Valley Motor at 217 North Main Street in Lyman.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today.
The town of Mountain View is located in the historic Bridger Valley and serves as the gateway to the high Uintas. With a panoramic view of the rugged Uinta peaks, you feel like you're in paradise. Our town park and scenic river walk offer a safe place for rest and relaxation. Looking for a great place to live? Our quality of life is great and our people are very friendly. Come join our tranquil way of life. The town of Mountain View, a gateway to the high Uintas.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Bridger Valley Electric Association provides safe, reliable, and affordable electric energy and related services to their member owners in Wyoming and Utah. Bridger Valley Electric is a consumer-owned cooperative.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling as we're getting set here for this matchup between Madison and Sugar City. The winner of this matchup, as I take a look at the bracket, the winner of this matchup will take the winner of game number 3, which is Rock Springs versus the Pocatello Rebels on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. And then, of course, whoever the winner of that game will be in the championship game later on that day. As Aaron, high-stakes matchup here. Madison can get the bats going early on, and Sugar City as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where this is the third day here. Yeah, kind of gotten to get comfortable with the surroundings here in Pocatello. There's always something about that first day at a tournament when you're playing at a place that maybe, I'm not sure how many times each of these teams have played here before, but you only play here once or twice a year. You got to get comfortable, and teams should be comfortable now. So it'll be interesting to see how this matchup goes.
Definitely for sure, as Madison has some big hitters. Sugar City does, and pitching as well. Good on both sides. We'll take a quick break here. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Pocatello Wood Bat Classic here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uinta counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. It is time for the starting lineups for today's matchup presented by Heritage Auto. Heritage Auto with locations in Evanston, Wyoming, Diamondville, Wyoming, Tremont, Utah, Vernal, Utah. Ooh, boy, Logan, Utah.
There's one more.
And there's one more, and I'm trying to remember it off.
City starts with a B.
Oh, Brigham City, Utah.
Yes.
There we go. Got it. Took me 3 days to finally get it with one clue, as with Heritage Auto with with locations in Diamondville, Wyoming, Evanston, Wyoming, Brigham City, Utah, Tremont, Utah, Vernal, Utah, and boy, I suck at this because I cannot think of that fourth one again. You have it up.
Let me see. So there's also Logan. I think you
Logan, Utah.
Logan,
yeah.
and
How did I forget Logan? That's the in one where we basically at.
Hey, we're not good at guessing games here.
No, I'm not good at it. Actually, you know, that game that Jace played with you the first time he played with me, I got it in 2 guesses. Yeah, I got it in 2 guesses. I drilled it. As our broadcast colleague Jace Andrews played a game of what national day is it? And I did a lot better than Anthony. But let's go over those starting lineups brought to you by Heritage Auto. First, for the Madison Bobcats, you have the catcher, Sam Barry, leading off. Playing center field, batting second, Josh Haslam. Tanner Johnson will play first base, batting third. Tragan Matson will DH, batting fourth. Elijah Gordo will play second base, batting fifth. Ryan Harris will do the pitching, batting seventh. Alex Ramos will be the shortstop, batting. He'll bat seventh, Harris bats sixth. Easton, Holbury?
Holloway. As Aaron tries to read my handwriting.
Yeah, I guess technically that's Holloway. I'd have never got that. Easton Holloway, excuse us. We're not trying to make fun of the name. I'm more making fun of Anthony's handwriting because I couldn't read it. Easton Holloway will bat 8th, play left field. Jace Johnson will play third base, batting 9th. As we'll go over the starting lineup for the Sugar City Sox. As Jackson Hanks will lead off, do the catching. Coulter Harris will play shortstop, batting second. Case Mortensen will do the pitching, batting third. Wyatt Telford will clean up in left field. Dylan Malmstrom will play third base, batting fifth. Cooper Gardner, the center fielder, will bat sixth. Trayvon Butekoffer will play right field, batting seventh. Dax Crapo will play first base, batting eighth. And Clay Sutton will play second base, batting ninth. Because those are your starting lineups for these two teams.
Great lineups and great action so far as we enjoyed the time so far calling all of these games this week.
It's been a little bit more windy of a day today. A little less sun and a little more wind. As you got to trade one for the other, it seems like, around here. That's the one thing I've learned about moving out to the west is you're going to either get wind or sun.
Yes.
Sometimes you get both, but if you could take one, right now I would take the wind just because we've been out in the sun for 3 days and my skin's been taking the brunt of that.
Yeah. Even with the sunscreen, I've gone a little bit burned some places, but not too much overall.
That's almost impossible. Like, I have very, very pale skin, so it's very easy for me to get burnt. But I'm excited for this matchup. This is the second matchup here at Hawthorne. Only 3 games on this side today, as we will have 5 over on the Halliwell side. The 1-8 silver matchup will be on Halliwell as well. So we're about ready to go as Hanks makes his way to the box. Let's go over that defensive positioning for the Bobcats. Barry behind the plate from left to right. Across the infield is Johnson, Ramos, Gordo, Johnson. That's Jace Johnson at third base, Tanner Johnson at first. Holloway, Haslam, Mortensen in the outfield. Absolutely. Hanks makes his way to the box as the Sugar City Sox, they will lead off. They are wearing their white uniforms today. First pitch swinging as it's popped up down the left field line. That's going to hook foul and out of play over the third base dugout. Their numerals on the uniforms, if you think the Toronto Blue Jays, that's what these uniforms look like. They're white with basically 2 outlines with a white inside the 0-1. Swung on, lifted into left field. The shortstop Ramos goes out about 3 steps onto the grass to put it away for out number 1.
Good play by Ramos, but also, I was about to say that as well. The Sugar City numerals, very familiar with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Bringing up Coulter Harris, the shortstop. As this matchup right here is going to be Harris versus Harris. Ryan Harris on the mound for the Bobcats. Here comes the pitch. As a check swing, he went too far. Makes it 1-1. Coulter Harris playing short for the Sox. The pitch. Fouled straight back, 1-2. The Sox have been aggressive today. And why not? The pitches have all been in the zone. As Harris into the windup, delivers. That pitch misses high. That's a very good 1-2 pitch. As it's now 2-2.
Good battle here between the batter and the pitcher.
The pitch is a breaking ball called. Strike 3 on the inside corner for out number 2.
Great breaking ball that just ties up the batter.
That'll bring up Case Mortensen. As we had Harris on Harris last time, now we have pitcher on pitcher. As Mortensen will be on the mound for the Sox when they take the field in the bottom half of the inning. Harris into the windup, the pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back as he starts him with the first pitch breaking ball, 0-1. He digs back in, the windup, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman, Gordo. He fields, fires across to first for out number 3. Sox go 1-2-3 in the top half of the first. We'll have the bottom of the first for you. Due up for the Bobcats, Barry, Haslam, Johnson, as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Pocatello Woodbat Classic online at mylocalradio.com. 0-0 on the Modern Woodman of America scoreboard. We'll be right back after this.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender bender-er, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
At Reese Auto Service in Lyman, you will find highly skilled mechanics who will get the job done right the first time. They work on anything from light line jobs of tire alignments, suspension work, and oil changes to heavy line jobs of engine replacement, differentials, and all powertrain components. Make sure all your recreational vehicles are working at top speed by getting them checked at Reese Auto Service in Lyman so your time having fun doesn't end early. Reese Auto Service, 541 State Highway 413, Lyman.
Welcome back inside the Union Broadcast booth. Everything else is just internet. In the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Pocatello Woodbat Classic online at mylocalradio.com. Let's meet the Madison Bobcats starting lineup brought to you by Heritage Auto. Sam Berry will catch and lead off. Josh Haslam will bat second, playing center field. Tanner Johnson at first, batting third. Tragan Mattinson, the DH, will bat fourth. Elijah Gordo will play second base, batting fifth. Ryan Harris, the pitcher, will bat sixth. Alex Ramos will play shortstop, batting seventh. Easton Holloway will play left, batting eighth. Jace Johnson will play third base, batting ninth, as that is the starting lineup for the Madison Bobcats. Let's go over the defensive alignment for the Sugar Sox. Hanks behind the plate. Malmstrom, Harris, Sutton, Crapo from left to right across the infield. From left to right across the outfield, it's Telford, Garner, and Butikoffer, as I've practiced that name quite a bit, as that one got me on the first day a couple of times. Once again, when we say that, we're not making fun of names. We just know that sometimes these last names are names that we don't see real often. It's hard to guess sometimes without hearing it. First pitch from the pitcher, Maston. Misses for a ball, 1-0. This is Barry at the plate. Maston in the windup. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Or excuse me, 1-1. Barry with that wooden bat matching his uniform with that nice bright red. That's a swing and a line drive into left field for a base hit. More towards left center as Barry leads off with a single.
That's start if you need your Bobcats, just a line drive into center field, and that's just going to give your teammates so much confidence going forward.
Josh Haslam, the center fielder, he's up. We're going to pick off to first. Barry back in time. Mortson, the pitcher. The pitch. Misses high. Runner goes. The throw. Not in time. As that was a good slide there from Barry. Catcher on catcher crime as the catcher snags a base off of his counterpart. That was a really good slide to the outside part of the bag, so it looked like the throw had beat him. If he slides in the middle or to the inside towards home plate, he's probably out. Yeah. As that's another thing in base running that I think gets lost. That pitch missed high for a ball. Is that you got to slide away from the tag. Comes the 1-0 pitch. As I think that caught the knob of the bat. It's an unfortunate foul ball for Haslam. 1-1.
Haslam with the neck guard thing going around the neck. Our good friend Cody Beers thought those were all hoodies.
No, that is
100%
a hood, not a neck guard. No, that is a hood. The 1-1 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 1-2. You know, just a new accessory. Yeah. When I was in high school, it was always the fighting necklaces. Now they're going more towards hoods. The accessories are always changing in baseball. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive down the third baseline, foul. Looks like Marstrom. Looks like he dropped down sidearm on that pitch. 1-2. Let's see what else. There was the Evo shields on the wrist. It seemed like everybody had an Evo shield. Everyone also had a tan line from an Evo shield too. The 1-2 pitch. Misses high, 2-2. You could always identify a baseball player, especially if you could see their arms. So they almost look like a zebra.
Yeah.
Where it'd go sunspot, white spot, sunspot, white spot. And you knew. You just know. Marsham comes set. 2-2 pitch. Misses high. 3-2.
My cousin that plays baseball. I think right now it's like the custom like sliding glove mitts with like different like designs on. 'Cause he has like 20 of those. He has 20 of those in his room, and always has to like text me the brand new one he gets.
3-2 pitch. Hey, sometimes you got to use those for cooking, as that misses low for a ball. The runner's going to advance from second to third on the wild pitch.
He has one that looks like a donut. The other looks like a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah.
So my thing about those, that gives the runner, I've seen, I get why they're there to protect your fingers, but also at the same time, I've seen a couple of base runners take some liberties with how big those gloves are, and you get a couple of inches. In the major leagues, especially with the instant replay now, it doesn't have to be you that touches it. If that extra 3 inches of that glove touches, you're safe.
Exactly.
Runner goes, the throw, they fake actually, as it'll be a stolen base for Haslam. Pitch was called a strike. 0-1. Runners on second and third, nobody down. Tanner Johnson at the plate. As Maelstrom will work from the windup. The pitch. Breaking ball that slipped out of his hand, misses behind him. 1-1. Johnson will step back in. He's playing first base today. He's got a wide stance, tall kid. His feet nearly span the width of the box. Wind up the 1-1 pitch. Strike on the outside corner as he dots a fastball. 1-2. Johnson's going to step out, take a deep breath, regather, get back in. Marshall looking for his first out of the game. The 1-2. Misses low, skips away. Good stop behind the plate by Hanks, as it doesn't quite get away far enough for the runner on third, Barry, to attempt it.
Good block by Hanks right there. Just also kicking it towards the third baseline so that the runner doesn't even have a chance.
There's something about the ball getting away towards third base makes you feel like it's closer to the plate than it actually is. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That was a breaking ball that started in the zone, broke out of the zone for strike 3, swinging out number 1. This brings up Tragan Matson, the DH. As the Sox have the middle infield back, ground ball. So the shortstop or the second baseman will drive home a run. Corner infield's about even with the bag as that one hits Matson as he'll take his base. That'll leave it up to Elijah Gordo, the second baseman. He pitched for this Madison team yesterday. He had the game against the Evanston Outlaws, and he was electric on the mound, looking to help his team in a different way today, as he actually had the lone 2 hits of the game.
Oh, wow.
For Madison as well, as he dominated that matchup.
Gordo, all-around player, pitches and plays second base. Also can play shortstop as well.
Pitch misses high. 1-0 the count. As Gordo steps back in. Into the windup, the 1-0. As that one's lifted out to second base, over the head of the second baseman, Sutton, for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, and that's all, as all the runners had to hold on that flare out to right field. Good piece of hitting there. Took a fastball above the zone, deposits into right field for an RBI single.
Great hit by Gordo, just finding the getting the ball over the head of the second baseman.
Good piece of hitting going to the right side. First pitch misses for a ball. 1-0. I'm not sure if you're a coach, you would show that to your prospective hitters, as you typically don't want to go after that fastball upstairs, but sometimes when you do, it works out in your favor. He was able to get on top of that one enough just to get it out in the outfield. Swing and a fly ball into right field. Butekoffer makes the play. Runner tags. The throw is going to be cut off as the first baseman, Crapo, wanted to try to relay to third but could not get the ball out of his glove. That is out number 2. Second run will score 2-0 Bobcats on the Modern Woodman of America scoreboard. Brings up the pitcher Harris, trying to tack on a run to help his cause. 2-0. The Modern Woodmen of America scoreboard. Pitcher comes set. The first pitch is going to hit Harris. We had a That was Ramos who was hit by the pitch, so Harris with the sacrifice RBI, the sac fly. Ramos hit by the pitch. This brings up Easton Halliwell, excuse me. Nope, it's Halliwell. Halliwell's the field on the other side. The pitch. Misses high, 1-0. Two nothing on the Modern Woodmen of America scoreboard. As that one's on the ground, foul. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. This feels like a very important at-bat in this game. Bobcats looking to tack on the 1-1. It's fouled straight back, especially if you're the Sox. If you can get yourself into the dugout, trailing only 2-0 here, it's going to be, I don't want to say a win, but it could be much worse off as you give yourself a chance.
If you can get this final out here and just have 2 runs against you, I would be very happy with that situation.
1-2 misses low. 2-2 the pitch. Or excuse me, 2-2 the count after the pitch. As that was a breaking ball that started in the zone, broke off. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just off the plate outside. It's going to unleash the runners. And with Matson going for the full windup, it's going to give the runners a couple extra steps before they get a chance to hit. Swung on, popped up, straight back. Hanks gives it a look, but that's going to be foul and out of play. We'll reset and do it again.
Good fight by Holloway here. Just keeping it alive as he definitely wants to bring at least 1 or 2 of his teammates home.
This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. As that misses for a ball. That's going to drive in a run. That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter as the Bobcats have batted around to start the inning. Let's bring up Jace Johnson, the 3rd baseman. First pitch to Johnson. Swing and a miss. He took a hack out of fastball in the inner third. 0-1. The windup, the pitch. Misses low, 1-1. Just mastering back to the mound, wastes very little time. The 1-1 pitch. Misses high, 2-1. Johnson looking to drive in a couple more insurance runs. The windup, here comes a 2-1. Strike called on the outside corner. It's a great pitch there from Maston as he needed that one. Draws the count even, 2-2. 3-0 early on here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch just off the plate inside as it'll be another full count. As Johnson climbs back in. Maston climbs back on the rubber. He's going to step off. There's the windup, the 3-2 pitch, runners go. As that misses low, another walk will drive in the 4th run of the first inning.
If you're Maston here, just calm down, kill those nerves away, and try to get the final punch out or try to get the batter to roll over on something.
Yeah, he's trying to find the zone. This will bring up the top of the order, and Barry, he led off the game with a single, stole second. Scored the first run of the game on the Elijah Gordo RBIs. He's going to wear that one as he will go down to first. 5-0. Everyone advances 90 feet. As there's been 2 hits in the inning. It's been 5 runs. Six free passes doled out. Let's bring up Josh Haslam. He walked his first time up, scored a run. Going to get a courtesy runner, as that is Camden Nielsen. $5-0 early on the Modern Woodmen of America scoreboard. The pitch. Misses for a ball, 1-0.
If you're Madison here, you want to keep this rolling. As right now you have a good lead here in the bottom of the first.
The pitch. Swinging a line drive over the head of the third baseman. That's down for a base hit into left field. 1 run's going to score. Here comes the second run to the plate. The ball hits him as he'll score. Both runners will move up 90 feet as we'll now have runners on second and third. 2 outs in the inning after the 2 RBI single by Josh Haslam.
Good job by Haslam. And now a situation where Sugar City does have a little bit of breathing room here with no one on first. At the same point in time, being down 7-0, you kind of just want to get out of there and get the bats going.
Wind up the pitch. So that pitch misses low. Ball 1. This is Tanner Johnson. Struck out his first time up. Into the windup, the kick. Swinging a ground ball to the shortstop, Harris. He fields, will fire across to first for out number 3, as that'll do it for us here in the first inning. Madison Bobcats put 7 across here in the bottom half of the first. We're going to roll along to the top of the second. Due up, Telford, Malmstrom, and Gardner. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Wood Bat Classic here from Pocatello, Idaho, online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Welcome back inside the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Pocatello Woodbat Classic, online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 7-0 on the Modern Woodmen of America scoreboard as the Bobcats break it open in the first inning. It'll be up to Telford, Malmstrom, and Gardner for the Sox to try to get some of that momentum back. You have to imagine from this point forward on the mound for the Sox, you want to throw up zeros, but to get some momentum back, you want to try to score a run here in this inning. Just scratch one across just to feel a little bit better about yourself heading back out to the field.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be, 7 runs like how Madison put up. It could be up 1, 2, 3. Just cut back in this lead. Just gain some confidence in the dugout.
Yeah, I mean, after watching a 7-run inning, it's hard to say that you're probably not going to score 7 runs in an inning. But, you got to claw back. It's one at a time. You can only get them back one at a time. There's no 7-run home run yet in the game of baseball. Maybe in about the year 3000 we'll have a rule that changes that. But you got to just continue to grind and continue to do everything you can. Harris back to work. Got him 1, 2, 3. A couple of ground outs and a punch out in the first inning. This is Wyatt Telford, batting from the left-hand side. First pitch swinging on the ground short. Ramos ranges to his left, fields, fires across in time for a very good play from the shortstop position, out number 1.
Good job by Ramos just tracking it down and then taking his time to get the throw across, because sometimes you see the shortstop or the second baseman kind of hurry those type of throws, and the first baseman usually has to pick it out of the dirt.
It's pretty good arm strength, too, just get that ball all the way across the infield. First pitch swinging from Dylan Malmstrom, the third baseman, fouled straight back, 0-1. Harris wastes very little time into the motion. The pitch looked like that was a breaking ball that slipped out of his hand. 1-1. The windup, the pitch. Swing and a fly ball into left field. Holloway comes in, sliding effort, can't make the play as that falls in for a base hit. Good effort by Ramos, though, to go out and corral that ball. Is when an outfielder slides like that, if they don't make the play and it gets by them, it's a risk there because that could be extra bases, but Ramos was able to chase that down. It's a good play there from the shortstop position that it's not going to be mentioned in the scorebook, or probably mentioned after this, but it's a really good play.
Just the little things right that help a team succeed.
Malmstrom on first with Cooper Gardner at the plate, 1 down in the inning. Harris comes set. Gardner squares the bunt. That pitch misses high, ball 1. So Harris working from the stretch for the first time today. Comes set. Delivers the pitch. Misses high again, 2-0. We have one of Ryan Harris's coaches sitting next to us. That one's a strike, 2-1. And you know, Anthony, the old adage about coaches, you're always coaching. 2 on the count. As Harris comes set, holds at the waist, the pitch. It's bunted down the third base line. Jace Johnson charges. Cannot field it, as that's going to go down as an E5. I think he had an opportunity to make that play. Just got away from him. That'll bring up Trayvon Butikoffer, the right fielder, with 1 out in the inning. Runners on first and second. So Butikoffer will step in. For Harris, you're still a ground ball away. The pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. 0-1. Harris climbs back on the rubber. 0-1 the count. Comes set, holds at the waist. The pitch. Breaking ball that misses above the zone. 1-1. Butikoffer ducked out of the way of that one. Be careful, though, with the breaking ball sometimes. The umpire, if you duck a breaking ball that a little closer to the zone, you might get the benefit of the doubt as the pitcher, just not on that one. The 1-1 pitch coming up. Swung on, fouled straight back. 1-2.
If you Butikoffer, find something that you can try to take hold of here and hit, as you want to be careful. You don't want to ground out here.
1-2 the count, 1 out. Runners on first and second. The 1-2 pitch. That clips him on the elbow. As Harris almost can't believe it. That's an unfortunate break on the mound. You work so hard to get ahead, and then a fastball just off the plate inside, trying to brush the hitter back. Just clips him.
Now, if you're Sugar City, this is a chance where you can definitely try to take control here, as now you have the base loaded, 1 out. Similar situation that Madison had just a half inning ago.
And you get a mound visit from the coaching staff. Just trying to get him to calm down. He gave up a single. That second runner reached on an error. So if you're Harris, you're still throwing the ball really well. Just had one get away from you right there. If you're Crapo, though, you can accomplish the objective of this half inning for Sugar City. And obviously you want to score every inning, but this inning it's of the utmost importance, especially after you had a 7 spot put on you. If you can get one across, try to get that momentum back. just feel a little bit better about yourself heading into the field, excuse me. First pitch, swinging a ground ball to third. Andrews fields. He's going to come home. The throw, as the catcher does a great job, Barry, going up to get that ball and getting his foot back on the plate. As is a force play, just understanding that instead of having to get the glove down, you just have to get your toe down on the plate. Did a good job there. Andrews with a nice play coming home.
Good job by Barry as well, just getting that reach.
The pitch to Sutton on the ground to first, and that'll do it for us here in the top half of the second inning. We'll move to the bottom of the second. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Pocatello Woodbat Classic online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 7-0 on the Modern Woodman of America scoreboard.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery, 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. Everything else is just wireless. We move to the bottom of the second inning as Case Malmstrom back to the mound for his second inning of work. Looking to settle in a bit after that first inning got away. Springs up, Tragan, Mattinson.
I'm having fun doing it. Alright? If I decide not to, I'll come get you.
Mattinson into the box. First pitch of the at-bat. The strike called at the top of the zone with a fastball, 0-1.
Hey, buddy. Did he send you over to do it? Oh, you want to do it? Just hanging out with these.
Pitch misses 1-1, as we were just referred to as the cool guys. He clearly hasn't gotten to know us that well.
Yeah.
That's not a way I'm described real often, to be completely honest with you, Anthony. The 1-1 pitch. Ooh. So that one hits him in the back. Another hit by pitch puts Mattinson on.
Yeah. People's first impression, I'm not usually labeled as cool.
It's all right. This will bring up Elijah Gordo. RBI single his first time up. As Gordo, in that game against Evanston, he crushed one down the right field line for a triple. He's been an impressive hitter all weekend. The first pitch misses high, 1-0, as it gets by the catcher to the backstop. Gordo in the first inning, he had that single on a pitch that was about, I would say, chin level. So that pitch looked like it slipped out of the hand of the pitcher Malmstrom. 1-0 the count, 7-0 on the Modern Woodman of America scoreboard. Runner on second is Matson. The pitch, swing and a miss, as Gordo took a pretty good hack at that one. 1-1.
Gordo here, try to go 2 for 2 on the day. You got a good base hit last time. You got a buddy in scoring position. Try to bring another run around.
The pitch misses outside. 2-1. You'd have to expect that for Sugar City if you're going to get back into this one. You're going to have to start throwing zeros on the board. So that run at second base is a big run in the game. Pitch fouled straight back, 2-2. A lot of times you'll see where a team has a big inning and they'll score their runs. And, we saw it in the first game of the day over here. Malad scored 2 against Evanston in the first inning. Were shut down the rest of the way. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back as Gordo gets a piece of that one to stay alive. And when you do that, you give yourself an opportunity on the mound just for your teammates to come back, and obviously with these kids hitting as well as pitching, gives you just a chance to try to get back into the game. The pitch misses high. It's a good take, 3-2.
Very good look by Gordo.
3-2 the count. Runner on second. The pitch. Strike 3 called, as that was the very top of the zone for out number 1. That'll bring up Ryan Harris, the pitcher. Sack fly RBI his first time up. Smallstrom comes set. The pitch. Misses high, ball 1. Smallstrom looks in, gives the sign. He works at a very brisk pace, even with runners on base. The pitch. The breaking ball at the top of the zone, 1-1. Oftentimes you see a pitcher with nobody on, they'll get into that windup, into the rhythm, but usually with runners on base, pitchers will slow it down. Malmstrom continues to work at a brisk pace. Fires the 1-1. In the dirt, good stop there by by Hanks behind the plate.
Great stop by Hanks. That runner in second thought about going, but once he saw Hanks got to put a finger on the ball, he trotted back to second.
2-1 the count. The pitch. That misses high, 3-1. As Harris will step back in. Malmstrom steps off the mound, takes a deep breath. I like that from him. Just reset, regather. Comes set. Holds at the chest. Delivers on the 3-1. As that misses high, ball 4. As he flipped that bat up pretty high in the air after the walk. Got some distance on that one. Runners on first and second after the walk for Alex Ramos. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. Scored a run as well. First pitch misses, ball 1. Malmstrom trying to get back into this one. Comes set. Delivers the 1-0 pitch. Strike on the inside corner at the top of the zone. 1-1.
Good pitch by Masterson there.
And for Malmstrom, you want to try to get the ball a little bit lower in the zone, try to finish through. He's had a couple of real long extended innings. The pitch, as that is a fastball, about middle, 1-2. Just because those pitches are ones that, if they're able to connect, as that was Ramos taking a big hack at that one, it becomes a pitch that's very drivable. Checks that runner at second base. The 1-2 pitch. That's low. The runner goes to third. The throw, not in time as the foot got in before the tag. As Mattinson steals third, Harris will advance to second with a stolen base as well. That's good base running. We saw in the earlier game that could have an impact if the trail runner doesn't read it and follow up. The pitch on the ground to short. Run's going to score. Harris fields, fires across in the dirt. Not in time, as that runner will advance to third as well. But the run comes across to score. Ramos will be granted the RBI, as he's now on first. First and third. As Malmstrom was working almost too quickly where the coach was trying to come talk to him. See, the decision is here, 1 out in the second inning. As they're going to talk it over on the mound. Just a reminder that this Sugar City team, they only have not 4 players. They have 9 players total on their roster, as they have a bunch of kids that play for their team. They're off with summer basketball or summer football workouts. And, you know, when you play summer ball sometimes, those other sports for the schools, they have those summer camps that really take away from you.
Uh-huh.
And I think Sugar City right now, they're kind of, I was going to say, they're at the other end of the barrel, just kind of staring down the barrel of both of those sports and missing some of their kids.
How's that? Some of those, some high schools require their players to go to summer camps. Some of them are definitely mandatory stuff where you don't play in the fall or in the winter for those sports.
So you have an assistant coach with a baseball program, actually travel head coach, that's kind of nodding along with us as we say that, because I've seen it happen to the school I graduated from, where we show up one day with our full team, the next day we're trying to put pieces together to get everyone there, as Malmstrom will stay in the game. He's going to pick off to first. Part of that, too, could have just been strategy. Instead of having the catcher stand up and give a sign of what you want to do, you just tell them all on the field. See if that runner from first goes. So Ramos has a pretty good lead over there at first. Indeed he does. Pitch misses. As it was high and inside, Hanks had to lunge to his left to make the play. So even if there was a play on, it's not really a pitch that you can do anything with as a catcher.
Nah, that was a little high, and Hanks got it, but just not enough time to go to second.
This brings up Easton Halliwell. The 1-0 is grounded down the third baseline. Foul. The motion, the pitch, misses outside, 2-1. There's that second and third, 1 down in the inning. Middle infield playing back. Ground ball will get the job done. That pitch is fouled straight back. 2-2. Corner infielders playing even with the bag. Hard to imagine, though, that Madison will have the contact play on, 8-0. 2-2. Ground ball to third. Indeed they do. Third baseman's going to field, fire across, run will score, as Easton Holloway with the RBI ground out.
Just little things done right by Holloway there. Yeah, you got a ground out, but you help bring a run across, and now your team is up 9-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, it's doing your job, man. I mean, everybody wants to get base hits every time up, but sometimes a nice productive out that scores a run, that's a great at-bat as well. That pitch misses high to Jace Johnson. 1-0. He walked his first time up. Sam Barry on deck represents the top of the lineup. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and fouled away as he got really in on the hands there. Next count 1-1. The windup. The pitch. Has him spinning out of the way on a fastball inside. 2-1. Malmstrom back to the mound. Wheels and deals the pitch. It's a fastball that's dotted on the outside corner at the knees. 2-2.
That's what we want for your Malmstrom. Try to get in this and try to end this inning.
The windup. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Malmstrom fields and fires for out number 3. That's Dylan Malmstrom over at first. Case Malmstrom on the mound. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Wood Bat Classic online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 9-0 on the Modern Woodman of America scoreboard. We'll be right back after this.
Hiking in the summer, hunting in the fall, and sledding in the winter are a vital part of living in Lyman, Wyoming. Visiting the Historic Heritage Park with its splash pad and updated playground are a must for summertime activities. Visit the new Frisbee Golf Course and make new memories with your family and friends. The town of Lyman is a quiet, peaceful place with some of the best residents in the state. Stop in today and make some new friends and memories that will last forever.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
Welcome back inside the Union Broadcast Booth. Everything else is just internet. It is time for the top of the Uinta Eye and Vision third inning, where our vision is to improve yours. As we'll move along to the top of the third, Hanks, Harris, Mortson due up. Excuse me, I believe that's Malmstrom due up as the top of the order. Well, Anthony, if I've learned one thing today, so I'm never letting you write my book again.
Yeah, but you are using my book. It's just my handwriting in.
Yeah? I'll confiscate that book. See how quickly it's your book.
You want to steal everything of mine, so...
Yeah.
My putter, my 5-wood.
Yeah, I know. This is supposed to be a distraction for you to leave so I could break into your apartment. But, nope. Of course, I'm kidding. I wouldn't ever...
No.
Well, would never actually break into Anthony's apartment to steal something. Maybe to scare him, but not to steal anything. Got to keep him on his toes.
Just leave Dio in there. He'll do the job.
For those of you at home, this is great radio. Us inside jokes. Guy you've never met before talking about his cat. First pitch swinging. Ground ball to Jace Johnson. Fires across for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ooh, boy. There's nothing prettier than snapping around the horn after you complete the out. But there's nothing that feels worse than when you launched into left field.
Yeah.
That might be one of my favorite things in baseball. I used to be an infielder, and just after a nice ground out, just snapping it around with the infield, just chatting it up. There's something about that that's just always awesome. First pitch to Coulter Harris is a breaking ball, swung on and missed. It's probably the fact that you got now is what makes it so awesome. Harris back on the mound, the pitch. Breaking ball inside part of the zone, 0-2. Ryan Harris won the first battle of the Harris. He's ahead 0-2. Misses high as he struck out Coulter Harris looking the first time up. Oh, they're cousins, we just found out. So that makes this more intriguing. The pitch, swinging a tapper down the third base line. That's going to slice or hook foul, excuse me.
I was wondering because they were chatting back and forth for the game.
I was about to mention, I wonder if they know if each other's last name's Harris, but apparently they do.
Yeah.
Got that news and note just one pitch before. I would have said something embarrassing. Here the windup, the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Jace Johnson charges, fields, fires across. That throw goes high. It'll skip out of play. As I think you draw this one up for both players as a wash. You get the ground ball on the mound from Ryan Harris. Coulter Harris does get to go to second base, though, on the throwing error. Be interesting to see how they talk about that at bat after the game.
Yeah, you probably have Ryan Harris on the mound saying, I got you there, and then the other Harris saying, no, I got on base.
See, the key to trash talking is to find a way to turn hitting a ground ball to the third baseman into a positive thing. Which right there, when you end up on second, that's a good team play. First pitch to Malmstrom. It's followed straight back. And, you know, for hitters, sometimes they want the hits, they want the average, but this is ultimately a team game, so you'll take getting to second base on a ground ball to third, as that's a strike on the outside corner. Beautiful fastball at the knees, 0-2. Runner on second, 1 out in the inning. 9-0 on the Modern Woodmen of America scoreboard. Bobcats over the Sox. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball to center field. Haslam giving chase, going back. Still tracking and makes a fine running catch as he wheels and fires it back into the infield. The runner on second, Coulter Harris, will tag and go to third as that's out number 2. It's a pretty good swing there from Malmstrom as he just missed driving that ball. As for someone who kind of got underneath that ball went quite a distance out into the right center field gap.
Yeah, but also a good hustle by Haslam, getting back to that ball in time.
First pitch to Telford. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate away. 1-0. As Harris going to work from the full windup with that runner on third. Pitch misses low. It skips by as the Harrises are going to come together at the plate. Run will score on the wild pitch. Telford will bat 2-0. Nobody on base. 9-1 on the Modern Woodman of America scoreboard. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball at the top of the zone. 2-1. As if you're Telford, if you can lift one, the wind is blowing in your favor. If you're able to pull it as he puts this one down the third baseline, that's going to slice foul. Take a second to allow Jace Johnson back to his position. Ryan Harris on the mound has done a good job. He fell behind 2-0. Was able to battle all the way back to a 2-1 count. Into the windup. Wheels and deals. Breaking ball. Misses. Looks like it was above the zone. 3-2. It's full count. 2 outs in the inning. Wind up the payoff pitch. Swung on. Fouled over the first base dugout. Onto the Halliwell playing surface. As a potential cheap ball out there for the right fielder.
Yeah.
Someone hits one to the fence, and there's that ball about 30 feet shorter. Hey, maybe you pick that one up and throw it in. The 3-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Tanner Johnson calls for it. He'll make the play for out number 3. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Woodbat Classic here from Pocatello, Idaho. Online at mylocalradio.com. All part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Auto, home, life, renters, and business all have one thing in common. They all need insurance. Choosing the right agent is always hard. Choose the agent that takes a professional and individual approach to each client. At Farmers Insurance in Lyman, you will find that agent. Farrell is a down-to-earth person who loves hunting, fishing, and above all, his family. Come in and visit him and his friendly staff for a quote today at 37 Mountain Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman.
At YHI, we are with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're YHI. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Welcome back to the Uinta Iron Vision third inning, where our vision is to improve yours. We head to the bottom of the third, 9-1 on the Modern Woodman of America scoreboard. We'd like to take this time to remind you that there are time rule limits to these games. This was a 1 o'clock start. As we're approaching the 2 o'clock hour, the time limit, no inning will start after the third inning. No inning will start after 3 o'clock, excuse me. Also, run rules with the 8-run deficit could come into play, as it is 3 after 20, or 20 after 3. If you're beating a team by 3 after 20 innings, you probably should have won that game. So it is 20 runs after 3 innings, 15 runs after 4 innings, 10 runs after 5 innings. Anthony, can you tell that we've been in the sun for 2 straight days?
Yes.
My brain feels like it's liquid at this point. Not that it was ever, like, probably solid matter. This brings up the top of the order. Sam Berry, Josh Haslam, Tanner Johnson due up to start the inning for the Bobcats. First pitch swinging as that's fouled off the foot of Berry. 0-1.
I probably took too much basketballs to the head as a kid, so, you know.
Yeah, I've been there. It's actually I got my first concussion. A kid launched a half-court shot in gym class, hit me in the back of the head, knocked me out. Pitch misses high, 1-1. I was able to regain consciousness before anyone got to me, so I didn't let anyone know that knocked me out, but probably should have. Pitch misses high, 2-1.
Or the jam finger, someone shoves a pass and you got the hands ready, but just clips the inside.
2-1 pitch on the ground, deep in the hole, as Harris makes a fine play to get there. He's going to throw across as the runner will be safe. That's a real tough play to make. That's going to be an infield single for Sam Berry as he's reached base for the 3rd time today.
Great job by the shortstop just tracking back, and very tough play. Throw was on line. Just did everything right, but the runner beat it out.
See, what you needed was those sliding gloves in basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's not great for controlling the ball, but your fingers won't get jammed.
There you go.
Do you imagine Luka Doncic shows up to Game 4 tomorrow with the sliding gloves? The pitch misses high and away, 1-0.
That'll be very interesting.
It'd also be interesting if the Dallas Mavericks would show up. That'd be kind of nice.
Yeah.
1-0 the count. Same with the Edmonton Oilers. That's the disappointing one to me.
2 big hockey guys here, and
the 1-0 pitch misses outside, 2-0.
When you have Stanley Cup final 3-0 in favor of the Florida Panthers, it's not the best.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of Edmonton got carried by 3 or 4 players. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball as the runner was off with the pitch. That's through for a base hit. Nice job out in left field by Telford to knock that down, or else that ball was looking like it was trying to run up the alley. He's going to hold both runners to 90 feet as back-to-back singles to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. (9-1) on the Modern Woodman of America scoreboard. Runners on 1st and 2nd. No one out in the inning. This brings up Tanner Johnson. First pitch misses high. Ball 1. Johnson will climb back in. Smallstrom comes set. Delivers the pitch. It's going to skip by the catcher, Hanks, all the way to the backstop. Both runners will move up 90 feet. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out in the inning.
Madison looking to put some more runs on the board here as now they have 2 runners in scoring position. No outs in the bottom of 3rd. Similar situation to early on as it looks like a new pitcher actually mounted. Now be number 6 for the Sugar Sox.
Wind up the pitch. Breaking ball misses high as this is Coulter Harris on the mound for the Sox as the pitching matchup as the matchup between the 2 pitchers now are the 2 cousins. Wheels and deals the 3-0 pitch. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. Here comes the 2nd run. The throw to the plate is in time. Oh, they're going to call him safe as he got that foot down just in time. Josh Haslam comes by, asked the crowd if he was safe. I think he thought he was out.
Hey, Kim Grounds plate. Am I safe?
Yeah, what I've noticed about some of the kids here in this tournament as Harris comes set, first pitch to Tragan Matson is off the knob of the bat, foul. Some of the kids here aren't real good at hiding when they think they're either out or.
Yeah.
We saw Braxton Bauer the first game take a pitch where he thought he was going to be called out for strike 3. Harris comes set, the pitch. This is outside, 1-1.
So certain situations, growing up playing basketball, you get the ball and the ref doesn't see your foot's on the out of bounds line, then all of a sudden you're trying back outside and in your mind you're thinking, was I out there?
Well, the point that the pitch misses outside. 2-1. The point I was trying to make is that in baseball it is a skill. to act like, yeah, that wasn't, that was a ball. Or, yeah, I was safe. The pitch misses low. 3-1. I mean, it's a skill that by the time you get to the major leagues probably doesn't matter much anymore because of the advent of instant replay. And it's kind of interesting. Some of the different little nuances of the game that have been lost due to technology being implemented in the game, as that pitch is swung on and missed by Matson. We're going to run the count full, 3-2. Elijah Gordo on deck. Harris comes set, the 3-2 pitch. Misses off the plate outside as it'll walk, the bases loaded. But nobody out here in the inning. That brings up Gordo, 1 for 2. RBI single and a strikeout.
Gordo having a good day so far and just overall a good tournament. The games I've seen him done super well.
Did I just say bases loaded? Team. No, runners on first and second, excuse me, pardon me. Gordo looks at the first pitch on the outside corner. That's a real good curveball there from Harris. 0-1. On deck, Ryan Harris. The pitch. Swinging a line drive down that right field line. That's slicing foul. As that ball two-hopped the fence, Gordo gave it a ride. Just about 15 feet foul down that right field line.
When you feel this wind to our backs here, it's going out into right field. So, not too breezy at the moment, but if the gusts do increase, you could be seeing that ball curving just a little bit more due to the wind.
Yeah, I think the wind took that one foul as well. Gordo is definitely a player that loves to use that right side of the field. I've seen him hit the ball 3 times that way. That pitch misses high. 1-2 the count. And it's a good approach. I like that approach. I think it's sometimes a little bit lost in the game today, especially now with that second baseman holding the runner on. There's a lot of room over there where a ground ball could reward you with a base hit. That pitch misses outside, 2-2. And it kind of got away from that because of the shift in in Major League Baseball to the philosophy of trying to drive everything. That pitch misses high, 3-2. And sometimes there's just pitches that, on the outside part of the plate, if you're trying to pull it and hit home runs, that's just not going to be a pitch that you're going to really have a ton of success with. Where if you just flip it the other way, you can get yourself a hit. That pitch misses inside as Gordo will walk.
Now the base is loaded here. Bottom of third, no outs. So now we got the Harris on Harris matchup once again. And it's going to be funny in the next family event if Keen Harris can strike out.
Do you think Hanks is telling him to drill him?
I don't know.
None of my family members around my age played sports that I played, but I couldn't imagine if my brother played for another team and I was on the mound against him. I'd have to really fight the urge not to just drill him with a first pitch fastball. First pitch misses high, 1-0. Throw gets away. Everyone's going to stay put. This is kind of fun. These are the things that you like to see in baseball. The game's it's a 10-run game in the third inning, but you got cousin on cousin. This is a lot of fun. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Does it look like Ryan Harris trying to hit a grand slam off of his cousin there?
So many bragging rights. If Ryan Harris can get a hit, he's going to brag that in the next family barbecue. If Keen Harris gets a strikeout. Coulter Harris, excuse me.
Coulter comes with a nice breaking ball in the inside corner. 1-2. The windup, the pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. 1-2 again. The one thing that Ryan Harris does have over his cousin Coulter on the mound is that Ryan Harris was able to strike him out in Coulter's first at-bat. See if Coulter can get his get-backs right here. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball deep into center field. That sends Garner back as that one's going to one-hop to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes another run. The third run, rounding third on his way to the plate. Harris will cruise into third base with a 3 RBI triple. As that will be some family barbecue talk right there, Anthony Colasuono.
Woo!
Good job, buddy.
Nothing better than that. 3 RBI triple. Only thing if that ball would have gone to a fence in wood bat tournament. Extremely hard to hit home runs.
Yeah, you're asking a lot there to take one dead center field over the fence with a wood bat, Anthony.
As Ryan Harris did like the photo thing to his coach, and his coach did film it right next to that. So, and he jumped up and down on third base. So he has proof now.
Well, of course, Anthony, all this is being streamed on YouTube at mylocalradio.com.
That's true. You also
as
could
part
find
of the
it.
My Local Radio Sports Network.
Yep.
As that pitch misses high to Alex Ramos. Pitch on the outside corner. 1-1. Pitch misses low in the zone as that skipped back to Hanks. Good hustle behind the plate from Hanks as it's going to send Ryan Harris retreating back to the mound. Harris back on the rubber at the pitch. Misses outside. 2-1. 2 on the count. That's a breaking ball on the front door. Sits on the porch for a strike. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Misses low as that clanks off the umpire. It looks like it got him in the hand. That's not a fun place to be.
No.
Talk about catchers having it rough sometimes. We've had a couple of umpires get drilled.
Yesterday in the, I believe it was the Green River Jerome game, you had Ben Lale foul one off, and it hit the Jerome catcher, and then also the ball hit the umpire as well when tink off the both their helmets.
Over on the Halliwell field, the Idaho Fall Bruins lead Blackfoot 6-2 in the, looks like the top of the third inning. As that pitch misses high for a ball. It's going to be a walk. That'll bring up Easton Holloway. RBI ground out his last time up. Walked in the first inning. Pickoff throw gets away as here comes that runner to the plate. Harris will touch home. 14-1 on the modern Woodman of America scoreboard. Runner on second. Still nobody out in the inning. Strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-1. Come set. The pitch. Swung on. Popped up. As the second baseman, Sutton, will make the play. And the shortstop was moving over. That was Malmstrom at short. I think he was calling for it, but Sutton just happened to be standing there and it landed in his glove. mylocalradio.com. Yep. First pitch misses for a ball. 1-0. 14-1 on the modern Woodman of America scoreboard. 1 out. Third inning. Pitch misses for a ball.
What is it again? Sorry.
mylocalradio.com. 1-1. Comes the pitch. Swing and a line drive into center field. That is going to be a nice sliding catch there by the center fielder Gardner for out number 2.
Nice grab by Gardner. You know, you're down 14-1. You can still make those good defensive highlight plays.
Yeah, it's great to see that, you know, still laying it out on the line despite the score. As this will bring up the top of the order in the form of Sam Berry. 2 down, runner on second. 14-1 on the modern Woodman of America scoreboard. The pitch on the ground to third. That's past the third baseman. Malmstrom into left field. Everyone's going to advance, or excuse me, the runner on second will advance to third as Berry is on base for the 4th time, reaches on the air. We're on first and third. 2 outs in the inning. So bring up Josh Haslam.
Courtesy runner going to first.
That's Camden Nielsen. He'll replace the catcher, Barry. Haslam steps in. Harris comes set. Delivers. So the ball skips into the dirt. Catcher's able to knock it down, but the runner will move up to second base. Now runners on second and third. 2 down in the inning. The windup, the pitch. Misses outside. 2-0. The count. The delivery. Strike called, top of the zone, outside corner. 2-1. Harris climbs back on, top of the rubber. The pitch. Looks like that was an off-speed pitch that catches the outside corner. 2-2.
Good back-to-back strikes here.
Wheels deals the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. It's a good stop behind the plate from Hanks. And, you know, for as long as a day it's been on the mound, it's even longer for the catcher behind the plate. Hanks has been grinding. He's been out here for a couple of really long half innings. Count's full. Runners on second and third. 2 down in the inning. Comes the pitch. Misses high. Ball 4. Josh Haslam walks. Bring up Tanner Johnson. Singled a lot earlier in the inning. Drove in 2. Comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with an off-speed pitch that looked like it started in the strike zone. Broke to the outside, off the outside corner. 0-1. Winds up the pitch. Breaking ball. Good stop behind the plate by Kurt. Excuse me, make that Hanks. Sorry, with the catcher and these Blue Jay uniforms, you kind of think about Alejandro Kurt.
Yeah.
Played for the Toronto Blue Jays. Wind up the pitch. Misses high for a ball. I do like these uniforms that Sugar City is wearing.
Yeah.
They're one of the better copycats of a major league team I've seen. So that pitch swung on and missed at a pitch above the zone. 2-2. Wind up the pitch. Swung on. Fly ball, left field. Wow, the wind took that one all the way back to shortstop. Great job by the shortstop, Malmstrom, to stick with it. That ball looked like it was destined for left field, instead caught at the shortstop position. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Pocatello Woodbat Classic, online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. We'll have more when we come back from this commercial break.
Hey, Dad, can I go play outside?
Yes, you can, but don't forget your sunglasses. Did you know that sunglasses with UV protection can help lower your risk of eye calluses, early cataracts, and macular degeneration? At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect pair of prescription or non-prescription sunglasses from companies like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, and more. Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to protect your eyes from the sun.
Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937. Uinta Eye and Vision, 789 eyes.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Pocatello Woodbat Classic, online at mylocalradio.com. Dylan Malmstrom, Cooper Gardner, Trayvon Budakoffer due up, and only because it is kind of important because we're kind of getting into that territory. If the Sox are unable to put any runs on the board in the bottom half of the inning, that would mean that the Bobcats would only have to score 2 runs to finish this one off. So we are ready to go here. Top of the 4th. Malmstrom singled his first time up. $14-1 on the Modern Woodmen of America scoreboard. Comes the first pitch of the inning from the brand new pitcher for the Bobcats. That's number 4, Camden Nielsen, as he will replace Harris. The pitch swung on, fouled straight back, as Harris had himself a pretty good day. Allowed only 1 run, unearned. Gave up just the 1 hit. Struck out 1. So that's down the third baseline, just foul. Malmstrom will make his way back to the box. Counts 0-2. You know, if you're Sugar City, you still have the rest of your season to play for. Things like this happen in a tournament. They're shorthanded.
Yeah.
You know, not to make excuses, but it's tough to beat a pretty good team like Madison when you're shorthanded. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle. That one is through for a base hit. Malmstrom is now 2 for 2 in the contest.
Good job by Malmstrom here. Getting the lead-off single to try to get some smiles going in the dugout.
That'll bring up Cooper Gardner. Reached on an error his last time up. And you know, they're playing for pride. They don't want to be run ruled. Nobody wants to be run ruled. It's not fun. The pitch. They're gonna bunt right back to the mound. Off the mound is Nielsen. He's gonna fire to first for out number 1.
Smart play by Nielsen. Just, do the play that makes the most sense. Don't try to throw it in second, because you throw it too late, that runner is safe. If you throw 2 over, you could be looking at a position where runners could possibly be in scoring territory or on the corners.
Up 13, you just take the out. I was going to say, regardless, most time, you'll probably just take that out. First pitch, on the way. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. This is Budakoffer. Hit by a pitch last time up, as he got clipped on the inside elbow. And a 0-2 count. One thing I've also learned that this week, Anthony, is that lightning bolt, those are called Bruce bolts on that sleeve. It's another thing that, another accessory that kids use in baseball today.
Huh.
The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. As Jace Johnson fields, fires. He's going to go to second base, pick the runner off. Or we have new third baseman is Tank Brown, as he makes a great play there to pick off the lead runner. 2 outs in the inning, as Budakoffer will reach on the 5-4 fielder's choice. Just got a little over-aggressive there on the base paths. First pitch swinging by Dax Crapo, 0-1.
Number 99. Cool number to wear in baseball.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the font that they're wearing and that 99, because it looks really good on the back of Blue Jays players as well. They're going to pick off to first. They almost had him. Oh, 1 the count. Nielsen comes set. He's going to step off. I gave him 1 look. Let's come to the plate. The 0-1. Swung on, popped up, first base side. Tanner Johnson gives chase. He's able to make the play about 2 steps into foul territory for out number 3. The Sugar Sox threaten but do not score as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Pocatello Woodbat Classic online at mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, 14-1 on the Modern Woodman of America scoreboard.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cashback for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Hey, Dad, can I go play outside?
Yes, you can, but don't forget your sunglasses. Did you know that sunglasses with UV protection can help lower your risk of eye calluses, early cataracts, and macular degeneration? At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect pair of prescription or non-prescription sunglasses from companies like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, and more. Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to protect your eyes from the sun.
Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937. Uinta Eye and Vision, 789 eyes.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. Everything else is just internet. Bottom of the 4th inning as the Bobcats will come to the plate. It'll be Matson, Gordo, and then Nielsen to hit. That's if the Bobcats bat their original lineup. Those are the scheduled hitters. As Matson will lead off. Wind up the pitch. We were talking in between innings, Anthony. That's got to be a knuckleball for a strike.
Yeah.
On the mound for the Sugar Sox, Clay Sutton. That pitch gets away. Ball 1. Opportunity here for the Bobcats is, with the way that the run rules are set up, if they score 2 runs in this inning, they will win this game. Indeed, that is a knuckleball. I saw that one coming out of the hands. That one's fouled straight back.
Remember when social media was starting to get huge and R.A. Dickey's knuckleball became like the biggest thing on social media?
Pitch misses outside, 2-2. I'm a big fan of the knuckleballer. I used to play MLB 2K5 all the time, and no matter what team I played as, I always traded for Tim Wakefield. Comes the 2-2 pitch. Knuckleball popped up down the right field line. First baseman Crapo gives chase, can't quite get there. It's just a different look. It's a tough look for a batter because, one, you go from hitting 75, 80 miles an hour to now the knuckleball's coming in at you at about 55. We talked about this in the Outlaws game, going from one pitcher throwing in the 80s to one pitcher throwing about 65-70. It's a big difference in speed. This is Matson. Wind up the pitch. Knuckleball misses high. 3-2. And the wind up the pitch. Like a breaking ball. It misses. For a walk. We bring up Elijah Gordo. As it looks like this knuckleball for Sutton kind of starts high, will come low. The old adage, if it's high, let it fly. Low, let it go. When it comes to the knuckleball. Just because once that thing starts dancing around your knees, it's nearly impossible to hit. Where typically if it's left high, it's when it hangs. It looked like a fastball there. 1-0. It's unfortunate in Major League Baseball that it really seems like the only guys that throw knuckleballs anymore are position players. Comes the 1-0 pitch. That knuckleball misses high. 1-1. Or 2-0, excuse me. I'd love to sit here and be able to give you some analysis about how to make that knuckleball find the zone. Yeah. I have no clue. I guess maybe pray?
Pray? I don't guess.
It's one of those things that if I would have mastered a knuckleball, I would have thrown it more. I didn't master it.
Knuckleballs are a very hard pitch.
I used it as a changeup my sophomore year, and I threw it once, and a kid hit it off the fence in the right center field gap. That pitch misses outside, 3-0. And never threw it again. It's pretty easy to scrap it when someone takes you 385 off the fence.
Very, very short experiment.
Yeah. 3-0 pitch. Or excuse me, before we get to 3-0, I'm going to pick off. Now the question, if you're picking off and you're holding it as a knuckleball grip, are you throwing a knuckler over there to your first baseman?
Possibly, I don't know.
Pitch is a strike. A little bit of a quick pitch there from Sutton. Gordon will step into the box. 1 for 2. The RBI signal and a walk. 3-1 the count. Comes set. Delivers. Knuckleball swung on and missed. 3-2. Gordo comes out of the box with a wide smile. Take a big rip at that one. Three and 2 the count. Knuckleball popped up down the right field line. Looks like it's slicing. Foul out of play. Stanley hit the Porta-Johns over there. Be an interesting time. 3-2 the count. Nobody out. Top of the 4th inning, the pitch. And misses low for a ball. So bring up Camden Nielsen. So he'll stroll to the box. Comes set, the pitch. Knuckleball outside, 1-0. I wonder how many times this umpire has been behind the plate for a knuckleballer. As we talk about hitters getting used to it, the umpire has to as well. The pitch. Swinging a line drive that is over the head of the shortstop into center field for a base hit. Everyone's going to move up 1 base as that game-ending run now stands on second base. This is Alex Ramos. He's been on base all 3 times. 0 for 1 technically as he reached on an error in the second. He's been hit by a pitch. Also walked. Sutton comes set. The pitch. Skips in. As you talk about hitters and umpires adjusting to it. And imagine being the catcher behind the plate, Hanks. As typically you'll see a lot of times catchers, Jason Varitek when he caught Tim Wakefield, who's a first baseman's mitt with the Boston Red Sox. The pitch misses high, 2-0. And you know who would love this talk? Our broadcast colleague over at Halliwell. If we talked about, Jason Varitek and Tim Wakefield talking about the Red Sox, we could probably get him going pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
As Jace Andrews, a big Red Sox fan. Swing and the miss as Ramos tried to hit a grand slam off the knuckleball there. 2-1. Comes that 2-1 pitch. Ball misses. They're going to pick to first. Back in time. (3-1) the count. Comes set. The pitch. Misses high for a ball. I take that back. Now it's 3-1. Sutton back on the mound. The pitch is drilled into left center field for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, then they quickly get it back in, as now the game ender standing 90 feet away at third base.
Great RBI single there by Ramos.
Got a pinch hitter here for Easton Holloway, as Russell Nowak will lead off. Or excuse me, not lead off, will hit. This has been an interesting game. Got to see a knuckleballer. Other things that have happened. That pitch misses, or excuse me, it's called a strike. 0-1.
We had a family battle.
Yeah. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Misses low. One and 1 the count. Sutton comes set. Delivers. 2-1. With Madison being the home team, if that runner on third base scores, that will end the game. And that's going to end the game as Sutton dropped the ball on the mound. That is a balk. It's been a couple of times they've been possibly borderline, as it looks like the most deflated person on the field is Russell Nowak, as he was pinch hitting for his first at bat. He's not going to get a chance to finish it, as that'll end the game. As it'll do it for us here. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Wood Bat Classic, online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run. Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
Welcome back inside the Union Broadcast booth. Everything else is just internet. As a 16-1 final on the Modern Woodmen of America scoreboard. As Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, 113 Front Street in Evanston, are fast meats fresh every single day. Get your gourmet sub at Jimmy John's today as the Bobcats beat Sugar City here 16-1. As the Bobcats jumped out to 7-0 lead after one. Did not look back, and that is basically kind of how the game went. As we move along to our Dr. McKay Franco precision play of the game, as we're going to give it to Cooper Gardner, who made a nice diving catch in the outfield for Sugar City, as that was when the game was still out of reach. But you love to see a kid continuing to play and lay it all on the line to make a cool play.
Absolutely.
It is time for your your Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with Pepsi. Who is better today? And we have a lot of different names we can choose from. As I think we're going to give it to Sam Berry, the leadoff hitter. Reaches base all 4 times with a pair of hits. Drove in a few runs, as that is your Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. As that is going to do it for us here. Game 2 of the day, as we have one more still coming, as that game will start at 3:30. I'm Aaron Pulling. That's Anthony Colasuono. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, everyone have a great night.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.